is there a chance for a ceasefire, or are we going to witness a more intense military action before there's a new president in the United States of America, sir?
We are talking about three different fronts, so it's a good question. On two of the fronts, I think Israel has delivered a major blow, which makes the chance for a ceasefire higher. I remind your viewers that for Gaza war to be over, what Israel demands is the hostages. We still have more than 100 hostages held for over a year already in the tunnels of Hamas, and if they are returned safely and Hamas lays down its arm, Israel has also promised safe passage for those who do give in hostages that they are holding. And I think that is this chance of finishing the fighting on that front. In Lebanon, again, right now, Israel is still finding more and more weapons, hiding places that were planned for attacking Israel, and Israel is clearing up that area. But I think that if a serious offer is on the table from the Hezbollah, who's also been dealt a major blow, I think that's something that can be discussed, going back to something along 1701, but this time being enforced. The third front with Iran, Israel has vowed to strike back, and we still have to wait and see how that pans out.
Do you feel that Israel has been able to meet its strategic objectives in Gaza after eliminating Sinwar?
No, you cannot say that. Israel, to begin with, had a few goals in the Gaza offensive. One was to dismantle Hamas as a fighting organization. That is mostly done. I think that we can safely say that about 80% of Hamas military capacity has been dealt a severe blow. It's no longer acting as an army, but still Hamas has strong control in Gaza, and that cannot be. So that's one goal that has not been met, even though big steps have been made towards it. The other goal was bringing back the hostages. And again, here we still have more than 100 hostages held captive. And until they are not home, we cannot say that we've met our goals in Gaza.
Lev, do you think that is it feasible for deep buffers which Israel desires to create in Gaza and Lebanon? Is it possible, those deep buffers?
I think that although Sinwar and his chamchas are dead, and also Nasrallah and his chamchas are also dead, we are speaking about two different fronts, because in Lebanon, Hezbollah can always retreat and regroup up to Chabahar port if we want to use our imagination, okay? While in Gaza, once we took the Rafah Egyptian border, the 13-14 kilometers, all Gaza is blocked by Israel. It was a matter of time until we kill Sinwar and also his soldiers, his terrorists. So in a way, in Lebanon, I think we have some kind of domestic Dead Sea consensus that we need some kind of a buffer. While as far as Gaza is concerned, we have our own domestic issues. What should be the solution in Gaza? But of course, since Sinwar was very harsh in the negotiations about the hostages, he delayed his answers and was very hawkish and harsh. Maybe now that the leadership moved more to Qatar, if it is indeed so, maybe we will have a move forward, and then we can see some kind of a ceasefire and maybe even some kind of a feasible solution.
Do you think that Israel has been able to reshape the regional landscape through the two wars?
Again, depends how modest you are, okay? I don't think that Israel is like a big enough player in this jungle to reshape the Middle East. But if we are, let's say, more humble, and the only thing that we want is not to have Iranian proxies on our border, then there is a good chance that after the war in Lebanon and in Gaza, our geostrategic situation will be much easier than it was on 6th of October last year.